I have here the BMOUO LED strip lights. This is a look at what comes with it. You have your power cord and adapter, your remote control adapter there, and this is what you aim it at here. Your two reels, instructions, and of course your remote control. So the power cord itself is about 6.5 feet, and there's just one here for the two reels, so you can connect those reels and use them where you like, or you need to get these adapter or connectors for the lights. Now these lights are cuttable every 3 LEDs, and here's the cut line here, and with these connectors, there's, don't know if you can see it, but there's a little arrow that you line up, this arrow and that arrow. And here's a look at the controller. I'll go through some of the functions of this. So here's your on button. If you're if you got a mode on here, like jump 3, jump 7, fade 3, fade 7, flash, then this is your play and pause button. It'll pause it anywhere in there. This is your these top two are your dimmer, so you can increase the strength of the illumination or decrease it with these. Obviously here's your different colors, and I'll go through them. There's red, green, blue, white, and then variations like orange. And then there's variations of green, variations of blue, and then some off-white colors. So, and then here's your jump 3 and jump 7. Basically the 3 and the 7 just correspond to the main colors. So you can either use your 3 main colors or 7 primary colors there. And then the same thing for fade 3, fade 7. And then there's your flash, and you can speed it up or slow it down with these quick or slow buttons. And finally there's the DIY buttons. Now I've got a similar set, and those, it doesn't work on the other set, and I can't figure out how to get it to work on this one either. In fact, the instructions say you first hit your DIY button and it goes back to your primary color, and then you do your arrows up or down, and it'll increase the amount of red, green, or blue, and then you hit the button again and it'll save it. Well, as you can see, nothing happens when you do your arrows. So, you know, even hitting it, the DIY button, and then hitting like red, and then hitting it again to save it, yeah, doesn't work that way either. So I can't figure out why those buttons don't work on either of my set. You know, I read the instructions carefully for each one of them, and it just doesn't work. So that's unfortunate. Now, the one thing I will say, the LED lights themselves are rated to be outside. However, if you're going to use them outside, you cannot use this power adapter because it is not rated for outside use. Another thing, this has sticky tape on the back side. If you do stick it somewhere like underneath cabinets and that, you may want to consider having a tract that you install it in, or you know, something like that. You may be able to get away with it like going up and down, but if it's you know somewhere where you have lights facing downward with gravity pulling down, that strip might not hold that glue. Now if you have it facing upwards like a tray ceiling or something, you should be fine. It should stay in place, but that's something to consider. So all in all, this is a good set for indoor use. Yeah, there's a lot of functions. Don't lose the remote control because there's nowhere else to turn it on. And consider getting a tract, and if you do cut it, get the connectors for it. So I hope this review was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them below, and I would be happy to answer them. Thanks.